Is it showing up?
Ladies and gentlemen,
there we go.
Your attention.
Yeah, good. Oh, wow. All right, here we go.
It's customary to recognize the senior athletes for their hard work and their dedication to our program. First, we would like to recognize the seniors from Lincoln Academy. Number 12, Sullivan Fink.
It is the customary announcing of the seniors.
Congratulations to the seniors of Lincoln Academy and good luck with your future endeavors.
We were out for a moment there. We're back now.
And the booster clubs would like to take this opportunity to recognize the senior athletes and their parents at the last home game of the season.
There we go. We get the opportunity to see the Leavitt seniors.
Truly appreciate it. We thank you for allowing us to be part of your years at Leavitt Area High School and wish you good fortune in your future endeavors. To the parents, thank you for supporting our athletes, driving long distances to away games, hosting team dinners, commuting them back and forth, and finding time to get your sons and daughters to the gym. And most importantly, for raising your sons and daughters into the young men and women who stand before you today. And now, for the Hornet basketball seniors.
3 senior boys. If you get a chance, you'll definitely want to check out their interview, their pregame interview of each other.
Joined by his parents, Angie and Charles Banks. Number 3, Josh Banks.
Joshua with some flowers for his mom.
It's a really nice moment, the senior night in all of our sports.
Joined by his parents, Maria Reinstein and Brett Terrell. Number 50, AJ Terrell.
AJ Terrell's got the flowers. His mom did a little bit of a dance there. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Very excited.
Number 24, Oren Shaw.
Oren smartly waving his mom out where the camera and crowd can see the hug of his mom.
Right, quality thinking by Oren.
Oh, even the hug of the Blaine, his younger brother.
That's a shock. Oh, look at that. Look
at that Shaw family.
That is the Shaw family.
Joined by her parents, Joe and Beth Hutchinson, and her brother Tyler Hutchinson, Hope Hutchinson.
And the senior cheerleaders.
And the customary basket of goodies.
Yeah, that's some sort of a plastic container. Who knows what's in there?
Filled with all sorts of wonders and treats.
Yeah. Maybe a picture frame in there?
It does look like there is a picture frame.
Alyssa Prosser and Abby Prosser, Jamie McGray.
Some sparkly things of some kind in there, as you would expect.
Oh, absolutely.
From a cheerleader.
I believe I was talking to them, and I could be mistaken, but I was talking to the cheerleaders about the sparkle, and they're scored on that. The amount of sparkle they have.
On sparkle. Now, is it
Butch Polly, Linnea Olson.
The furthest traveled cheerleader on the team?
That's true.
We brought in a cheerleading ringer from over in Europe.
Right.
I assume Sweden's known for their cheerleading, but I have no idea.
I have no idea. I'd like to believe it's true, and we're going to go with it.
Yeah.
Joined by her parents, Deborah Pauley and Butch Pauley, and her host sister, Linnea Olson, Emma Pauley.
Emma Pauley picking up her basket. By looking at the baskets, we can tell that there are 2 more seniors that have not yet been announced.
Absolutely.
It's good math. I had to use a special algorithm to calculate that.
Top-notch math. You know what's interesting about the cheerleaders is where the boys were giving gifts, the cheerleaders seem to be receiving a lot of gifts.
Those baskets are not for their parents.
No.
That's just for the cheerleaders.
That is for the cheerleader and the parents.
And the parents have the flowers.
Right.
Very different than the boys' team.
Interesting.
As you see, Ali Roo.
I'm really curious to see what's in the baskets.
What's in the basket? As Brad Pitt would say.
What's in the basket?
Mason, that joke may have been early, may have been before your time.
Seven, I got it.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have underestimated you.
Well, I'm like 0 for 4 on Gray references so far. So
that's good. So far,
it's a good assumption.
Game hasn't even started. Sorry, we talked over the final senior presentation there. Always cool to see the seniors getting recognized. You better recognize.
Better recognize the seniors. Yep. Absolutely.
Now, it's a wonderful moment in their lives.
If you are missing a cell phone, it is at the table at the cash.
Also at home.
Right at the main door.
If you're missing a cell phone, it is here.
Yep.
You should call in.
You should call in.
Not using the missing cell phone,
maybe text it, maybe get in the chat on your laptop. If you're listening to us on AOL, on
AOL,
on your AIM account, maybe you've got a CD and you're running out because you lost your phone. Your phone is here.
Yeah, they got to use Buzz Media to find their phone.
Right. Buzz Media, we always like to help in any way we can. If it's finding lost phones or.
I'm still.
And that might be it, actually. What else can we do to help?
I don't really think we can do much else to help.
Right, and we're only helping if you're watching. But actually, someone watching may know the person here who lost their phone. In which case, you could tell us in the chat, and we'll go tell them to get their phone.
And I'm going to be very honest. I'm still really curious about what was in those baskets. I know the picture frame.
We could probably get a cheerleader over here at some point. Or we could send our correspondent, our sideline correspondent, Chris Gray, when he's ready. We will send him on a mission to find that out. Meanwhile, you're turning in listening to this nonsense. I'm Isaiah Davis. This is Jamie Gentura, Mason Woodbury. We're getting ready to bring you senior night boys basketball. Mason, what are your thoughts on the game tonight against the Lincoln Academy, I'm going to say Warriors. I don't remember what Lincoln is.
Knights? Is it Knights?
I don't know. Mason, do you know what Lincoln's mascot is?
No. Is it the Hawks?
All right, the Warriors, Hawks. I think they might be the Lincoln Octopuses. Actually.
Oh, definitely the Lincoln Octopuses.
Well, the comment on tonight, the Hornets were on a bit of a losing streak as of late, but they were able to turn it back around in the Brunswick game, get the victory.
Oh, they're the Eagles. Thank you. Karen Bachler told us. Karen Bachler, Mr. Gray. We have a sideline correspondent job for you to find out what was in the cheerleaders' basket. And you can find out and come report back to us. He's on the case. So look, we're getting our senior night picture taken. Part of the festivities here. Sorry, there's so many things going on, Mason.
Right.
It's all right. Thank you for pointing out the camera, Liz. I was able to get the old mug shot in, you know?
Right. Always good, always good.
So is this our second time seeing Lincoln Mason?
Yep.
How do we do the first time? You were there.
It was quite the game. As in terms of the Hornets are putting up points, playing great defense. Oh my. Can we get a camera shot of that?
Is that on the
Tiger, camera shot, please.
We need a camera. Yeah, get the camera right on the basket. And we've got and we've got a cheerleader there. What's in the basket? Can you Mr. Gray, actually, hold on. Let me give you the headset.
Okay, we've got. I think it's a bath bomb. Is that what you call it?
Ooh, a bath bomb?
Right. I don't think we can say that on school grounds. Oh, a candle. Some sort of a necklace. Some candies. Some Snuggle Do 2 socks. And the lovely team photo.
That's very nice.
That's a nice basket. That's a good
survival basket. Oh, and some chocolate. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's good stuff.
It is quality stuff.
Okay, gang.
Well, the question has been answered. It seems like the cheerleading survival kit, from happy memories to chocolate, is exactly what you need to get to the end of the cheer season.
Yeah, that's great to know. Also tonight, we want to remind the viewers, if you have anything that you would like to know, we always have an active comment section, and we are on it.
We will actually, at halftime, be switching over from basketball commentary to our cheering commentary.
We will not be, actually.
We're not.
That was the plan until a few minutes before game time, and we found out that the cheerers will not be performing at halftime. I mean, we can still commentate about cheerleading.
All right, because Bailey Lane has actually been teaching me some cheering terms.
Oh.
And I was hoping to,
that is
kind of flex the knowledge.
Disappointing, because we were all ready for I was going to actually bring in the cheerleaders for pregame for them to teach me some. Like, I want to know how they're scored. Do you know anything about the cheerleading scoring system?
I have no idea. Outside of the sparkles.
Sparkles.
Outside of the sparkles,
So it's like you have the sparkles and you have the flips and the twirls and the. What did you learn about, Mason? The like.
Different positionings.
Right.
Oh.
And then I think they take all those numbers and they punch them into a.
Supercomputer.
No.
No.
No. Algorithm.
Oh.
An algorithm, and then that algorithm is going to tell us what, Mr. Gentero?
Who wins the game?
Yeah, the cheerleading competition.
Or who wins? What is it? Is it a cheerleading? Is it a cheerleading competition? It's not a meet. It's not a game.
Not a game. Not a game.
I don't think it's a meet either. I think it's a
Life or
competition.
death. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's life or death with these girls.
Cheer or die.
It definitely is.
Again, your support is truly appreciated. The select of both teams, let's hope for a well-played and injury-free game.
Oh, we're already up to 12 fans watching at home.
I do want to give Mr. LaRoche some credit. He's got
Great announcer voice.
yeah, and he's gotten pretty snappy on running through this.
Yep. I wish we would time him now that you said that.
Oh,
And I've been timing him every game all season.
if he set a start of the game PRs, that would be
The
good.
senior number 22, Bryce York,
Now,
and senior number 32, Joel Hatch.
are we going to attempt to do the
It
stats
was
tonight?
coached by Ryan Ball, Rand Maker, and John
Also,
Pinkham.
Nathan, what are you
And
feeling
now
like?
for your 11 Hornets.
I was
Nathan,
just
you want
gonna.
color? You want play-by-play? What do you want?
It looks like he's ready to take some stats right now. He's got a grid.
Sophomore number 5.
I was just getting it ready for anyone that needed it.
Nope. Oh, Hathaway told me earlier he's starting a big lineup.
Cole Moran.
Wyatt and 4 big guys.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is interesting.
If you consider Josh Banks a big guy, which he considers himself.
A big guy.
You know, big is really a state of mind outside of
Right.
Cole. Cole is big,
Number 3,
but
Josh Banks.
Well, AJ's big.
AJ is big.
And senior number 24, Oren Shaw.
Yeah. Banks, Oren, AJ, Cole all consider themselves big. And then Wyatt.
Wyatt considers himself quite big.
Oh,
Looks like we're doing national anthem.
national anthem.
Sports medicine and Nancy Cornier. At this time, would you all please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem?
Tremendous crowd here tonight.
Yeah.
We often joke about the size of the crowd, but I was just looking, and it is legitimate.
Yeah, this
A
is
really packed house.
people really decided to come out for senior night.
Oh wait, have we decided? Mason, it looks like you're doing stats.
Looks like it.
You don't have to do stats. I mean,
I was
really.
just keeping these for a little later in case I want to drop some knowledge on the fans.
Right. Do you want to do play-by-play? What do you want to do, Mason? Really, it starts with you, and then me and Gentero will just do whatever.
Really true.
I guess I got play-by-play then.
All right. Does that mean you want someone else to do the stats?
Don't matter.
All right. I see a problem we're going to have on the play-by-play, which is the
Hopefully you
different.
can figure out the names.
The difficulty of seeing what happens in this end because of the cheerleaders, but
here we see Wyatt Hathaway will drive. Lincoln Academy very intense on the defense early in the game.
Yeah, that was a great play too. They collapse on Wyatt. He just dishes to Cole underneath.
Was that who scored, Cole? I was too busy looking at the stat sheet.
It was Wyatt, right?
Wyatt.
Hathaway at the top.
There you go. We'll put 1, 2 for Wyatt. 2 points for Wyatt Hathaway.
No, that was Cole. Wyatt had the assist.
Oh.
Come on.
Already our stats are incorrect. Maybe you at home could keep stats for us.
Cole Morin inbounds. Turnover, Josh Banks.
Good.
Very aggressive defense here by the Hornets.
Yeah, I really like that high. That high trap there.
Joel Hatch with the bucket for Lincoln. I don't know who scored the other basket for Lincoln.
Wyatt drives inside, puts it up, no good. I believe Cole got that rebound.
We're very distracted by the stats. I don't even know that it's.
I don't even know if the stats are really worth it.
Right. Meanwhile,
good rebound by Josh Banks.
Hornets down 4-2 here with 6 minutes 20 seconds to go. Now, the other night on Saturday was another game we thought, or Friday, excuse me, we thought we would get kind of a comfortable win. And then instead,
Wyatt Hathaway downtown misses.
Morris came out and they hung with it a long time. Do you think the Hornets want to try to put it away right away?
Most certainly.
AJ hustled down that board there.
Wyatt looks to slow things down.
And what's tough about a senior night game, too, is things are always a little off.
Yeah, new, different starting lineup, different rotations.
And the other team always comes in knowing it's going to be a little bit, with the celebration that they're going to have to step it up in the beginning.
Takes the charge.
The crowd love that. Yeah, well, and if you're a senior player, in addition to getting ready to the game, you're thinking about giving your mom flowers and all the, it does take you out of your normal routine.
Extracurricular activities going on.
Yes, and for the away team, not really a distraction at all. Oh, the refs disagree. They're going to have a little bit of a ref conference, and one of them has left the building because he apparently he must not have liked.
It's really important that when you're in an argument with someone that you take breaks.
Right. The refs were looking at each other, pointing opposite directions, and then one ref just ran right out. But I think he was tracking down the ball.
Yeah, I think he was, yeah.
I don't think he was upset about being disagreed with.
Cole can't find anyone. AJ Terrell flashes. Once again.
Mason, you ever been in a situation where the ref just ran away and left?
No, don't think I've seen that anomaly. Cole Morin throws one for Wyatt, no good.
Oh.
Oren Shaw tracks it down.
But Chase Crockett there for Lincoln ended up with it. Oh!
Oren Shaw with the early steal. Outlets it to Wyatt. Joshua Banks gets on the floor.
Body's on the ground.
Joshua
smartly. Timeout, too.
Smart timeout. Some seniority right there.
What you love to see there is Oren was all the way on one end line, out of bounds, turnover, and then just moments later flies down the court and gets the turnover back the other way.
He's everywhere.
Absolutely huge hustle play by Oren Shaw.
Hustle!
And then also with the hustle play for Josh Banks, those two seniors on the floor right now really put in some work there in that short moment.
Yep. Josiah has checked in for AJ. 5 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Well, you figure 4 years of preparation for this moment for your senior night.
Yeah. You want to leave it all on the floor, including those floor burns.
Indeed.
It is
So looking to create some instant offense.
As Josiah heads to the line.
Josiah has is 70% from the line.
Very high. I do believe,
yeah, he's
second highest on the team. Only Wyatt is higher. The old charity stripe.
Right, you do not want to foul with Josiah.
No, and he is tied it at 4.
Some double teaming by the Hornets.
Oh,
a 10-second call.
Now, what's the 10-second call for anyone that doesn't know? Mason, I don't know who's watching this that doesn't know, but we're going to explain it anyway.
Well, I don't know the exact definition, but I do believe the ball.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot.
The opposing team has 10 seconds to get it out of their backcourt.
Right.
Once they inbound, they need to cross that half-court line. Cole Morin spins inside. A dish to Josiah Learned is blocked. Oren Shaw.
That's a great block there by number 12, Sullivan Fink.
Just a beautiful pass by Cole Morin. Joshua Banks is guarding. Lincoln struggling to get it over. They do get it over. Outlet number 32 goes up. Cole Morin. I do believe Cole got all ball at first, but maybe it was when the hand came down after the block.
Yes.
Regardless of that, Cole sent a message.
And what was that message?
This is my house.
No weak stuff.
No weak stuff. You got to go up strong.
That's Cole's neighborhood. Get out of there. You don't belong in Cole's neighborhood.
Right, he's dominating that block.
Yes. Mason, how does it feel to get a block in a game?
Well, it's just one of those kind of asserting dominance moments of course you can go out with all the finesse in the world, score all the points you want, but when you block someone, you crush their spirits.
Just like number 12.
Yeah, Sullivan Fink did it as you spoke on the block. So would you say is it more satisfying to get a big block than even a basket?
I would say so in my personal opinion.
Yeah. I mean, we know the crowd responds way more to those giant blocks than they do to when we see baskets all the time.
Keegan Melanson missing the first one.
Keegan needs to get the second one here to tie it up.
Keegan Melanson, 47, almost 48% from the line.
Having his struggles this year. But
there we go.
Once again, every game it feels like we're talking about what Keegs does for the team to make them better as a whole.
Quick basket the other way there by number 11, Joe Giberson.
Wyatt will drive, kick out to Josiah, who will pull in the face of 12. Rebound number 22, Bryce York. Throws it to number 11. He is blocked by Cole Morin. Once again, Cole, no weak stuff.
No weak stuff. You are going to have to, if you're going to put it in the basket and Cole's there, you're going to have to force it in.
Sometimes it's like he has more than two arms. He has more than one arm. Sometimes it's like he has more than two arms. Is the feed frozen up?
Well, we have some technical difficulties.
It might just be my laptop. It may not be the
actual. Hopefully you can hear us.
It looks fine. It was just my computer. I apologize for that.
Keegs with the dish to Zai, who will pull baseline. Tough shot. Rebound, senior Josh Banks. And one.
Josh Banks, big play.
Now, we mentioned in the pregame that Banks considers himself a big guy. That was a big guy play.
It was.
That was a big guy play. To go up strong like that, take the hit.
Absorb that contact and just keep going.
Absolutely. Top-notch play.
Something you sort of learn with age as some of the younger guys kind of shy away from the contact. And just kind of lean away and throw it up. But Josh Banks going right through it. Josh Banks gets the inbound. The rack attack.
And Lincoln's is got to be happy with the score right now at 7-7. But those fouls could come back to bite them as they've already picked up their 5th foul as a team. The 2nd foul on Joe Giberson.
And only 7 minutes action, 5 fouls.
Yeah.
What have we almost reached, Mr. Davis?
We're closing in on the bonus, which leads to the 1-and-1. And then you know what follows the bonus?
The double bonus.
Which is just 2 automatic free throws. I like explaining rules that everyone already knows over and over again.
Oh, big rebound.
Josiah Learned extends the long arm. A quick turnover.
Lincoln active on defense. They heard that Morse came in here and got the upset. They're looking to try to do the same thing.
Looks like Keegan Melanson's taking charge on the defensive end. As they get it in the high post, he will pull over Cole. Number 32, Joel Hatch, over Cole Morin.
And Lincoln actually takes the lead there, 9-7.
You know what? Cole made the right decision there, though.
Oh,
there we go.
and toasting from Cole Morin. As Cole, a little communication with Wyatt there.
Yep.
He realized that he's being overplayed. He went back door. Just a beautifully executed play. .23 fires. No good. Rebound Bryce York.
Now, 9-9 game, 2:40 to go. Do you know who I feel like hasn't really showed up yet and really woken up yet? The sixth man. We have a huge crowd, and look at them.
Oh, yeah, the crowd is
They
quiet
are
tonight.
just sitting, staring into space. It's a sleepy Tuesday night in the crowd.
Camden Jordan is over there. I'm sure he's going to have to take some of the load. Rebound, Cole Morin, quick outlet to Josiah Learned. He goes one-on-one, gets it in.
Great finish. Still though, the crowd, you know, get a little more energy there. I feel like we need a Cole Morin big block to fire them up.
Joel Hatch fires another jumper.
11-11, 2 minutes to go in the first.
Joel Hatch has actually got some range on him as he hits his second jumper. Keegan Melanson inside, finds Wyatt. No good. Rebound.
Big rebound.
Off his foot, he's able to get it to Hunter Hayes, the fab freshman. He is blocked.
Headband Hunter? Headband Hayes.
Headband Hayes.
The headband man.
Or
Something.
just the headhunter.
Melanson gets it, fires it down, it is blocked.
Oh,
Wyatt Hathaway.
For that deflected pass, Wyatt just did an excellent job. He was running one cut to get the basket, saw it deflected, and then kind of swerved in front of 3 Lincoln players to come away with the ball.
Wyatt seemingly never giving up.
Wyatt puts in a lot of work outside, not only just on the game of basketball, but on his agility, on his conditioning. I'm not surprised he was able to pull a move like that off.
Nice little outlet there into Cole for the bucket.
We see. So they go on the floor.
Oh, no timeout
Steal,
from the
Josiah. Wyatt will pull. Bang!
Boom. Just like that, we're suddenly looking at a 16-11 Leavitt lead.
Absolute dagger by Wyatt Hathaway.
9-9, just like a minute ago, approximately.
The Hornets are really looking to wear Lincoln down. You can see there's a lot of fast play out there. They're comfortable in this. They're trying to test Lincoln's speed.
Josiah with a nice
snags
board.
the rebound.
Sorry, stepping on your play-by-play
It's all
action
right,
there.
that's my bad. Wyatt drives.
Wyatt is feeling it.
He is heating up.
He's starting to get the little circle around him, and you can see the flames. He might need one more. I don't know. Does he have the flames yet?
I think he needs one more before he's on fire.
Right, and then he can do that thing where he like jumps up into the rafters and.
Absolutely, he can monster
Yep.
jam.
As the ball goes into our wall of cheerleaders.
Unfortunately, Wyatt is checking out, which means we will not see him with the flames.
But a bright side to that is Mark Herman is now in the game. A absolute fan favorite among the fans.
Mark always bringing the energy on the court and in the classroom.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Shout out to you, Mark, who's listening to this later tonight.
Do either of you have Mark Herman in any classes?
Oh, I do, and I enjoy it very much. I have him and Keegan together in AP US History. They are very much scholars.
Steal by the fab freshman. Kick out to Keegan Melanson, who fires one.
Oh!
Dagger!
There we go.
It's like there was a buzzer coming at him, but Keegan beat it. You know, I just have a lot of things to say tonight. Then Mason, your thoughts? Chintur's laughing at my comments.
I just thought that was a beautiful play by Hunter Hayes to kick out to the open man, Keegan Melanson, who was able to put himself, he buried himself in the corner in the perfect spot to catch and shoot.
You know who else he buried? Lincoln in the score, because it's 21-11.
Here we go, 10 up. I think Keegan really needed that. Keegan works his butt out there.
Yeah.
And they don't always drop. To have a big moment like that.
To beat the clock, because I didn't even realize time was expiring.
You know who did, though? Keegan Melanson.
Absolutely. He knew what was going on.
Court awareness by that young man.
Oh, yeah, that's always important.
Tommy Casey checks in early.
Mason, who do you think has the highest court awareness rating on the floor right now?
On the floor, okay, I was going to go Wyatt there, but
I tried to mix it up a little bit.
That's a tough choice.
And that's not about, you know, their other skills, just what their court awareness rating would be.
It'd be I would say it'd be between Keegan and Markey, due to Markey's he's able to act as the floor general at times.
Yep.
But Keegan Melanson does play a lot of basketball as well. But
Keegan's got at least 6 points in my rough stats that I've kept in my head, because he hit a free throw 3 in that basket. And maybe more. Again, if you're watching and you know that he has more, please tell us.
Just going to start making up stats.
23-11, and it is a big run. Noah, thank you for watching.
Keegan gets the strip. I guess maybe I got to go with Keegs on that one.
Oh, they call
a jump ball.
The jump ball.
Ooh. That is a tight call.
Quite interesting.
23-11 with 7 minutes to go. It was 9-9. They've scored 14 points in maybe like 4 minutes of game time. And the crowd woke up from their first quarter nap.
All right, we got some standees.
Joel Hatch gets it in the post on Tommy Casey. Misses.
Oh.
You know
Mark Herman. Maybe it is Marky now. I can't.
It's like they know when it's
look at that move.
Meanwhile,
Reverse
on the finishing rating there, Josiah clearly.
Right, that was like butter. Butter on toast.
Smooth.
Oh!
Josiah gets a tip.
Almost.
Nobody's able to pick it up there.
Who was the jazz man? Is Josiah the jazz man?
Nice and smooth.
He is smooth.
He is smooth, like smooth jazz.
And his mannerisms and such, he is quite smooth.
If you at home have a smooth jazz song that you would dedicate to Josiah, please include it in the comment section.
Maybe some Coltrane.
I don't know a lot of. Oh, yeah? I do not know much smooth jazz. If Sarah Dow is listening, I know she could.
Mark Herman is able to tip it to Wyatt Hathaway. Step back.
Oh.
Dagger.
Now he is on fire.
Yes. You can actually, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but here live we can see the smoke and flames coming off Wyatt.
Right. The Hathaways might have to invest in some shoes as these are going to melt.
Markey with the steal.
Markey finds Oren Shaw for 3.
Oh! Crowd wanted it. But Oren
gets his
board.
rebound. Finds Wyatt.
Oh, there it is.
Turn on the sprinkler system because Wyatt Hathaway is on fire.
Right. I'm not even sure it's legal for him to jump as high as he did there.
Right.
Like with those flames, I don't know.
There is a definite fire code. There's definitely a fire code
violation.
Violation there.
I know. We're in danger of having to like clear the gym. I think we may have tapped out fire jokes, but I bet we haven't.
No, I think we got one more. I think we got a couple more in us.
30-11 with 5.5 minutes to go in the second.
This has been an impressive run.
Yeah, from
Very.
9 to 9, that would be a 21-2 run. What you want? It's what you want.
It is what
you really, really want, actually.
Right.
Oh my!
If you ask me to tell you.
Oh man. So the Eagles. I wonder what the Eagles coach is telling them. Score more
Mason?
points. I think.
Listen, if you're reading the mind of the Eagles coach right now, what do you think he's telling him in that locker room?
They're not
Not in the locker room.
Not in the locker room at all.
I thought I might slip by and nobody would comment on that, but
Here at Buzz Media, we are quite alert.
yeah. Well, at least the students are. What's great about Buzz Media is that it's student run and the students are the most qualified people.
Yep.
You're the only ones who know how to set up. Daniel Sfelli knows how to, is our producer. Tiger
El Tigre
running the camera like an expert back there. Mason, the most qualified of our play-by-play people.
It's just me and Gray, right?
Yeah. I really think the Lincoln coach probably was telling his guys, you got to settle it down. Leavitt's running this ball fast, and if we try to run with him,
yeah, maybe kind of instead of going to their pace, slow it down and make them play to your level.
That's what it's going to take.
Yeah, the Hornets love to play that fast, frantic ball.
Josh Banks puts up a floater. Marky Herman gets the rebound. Knuckleball.
Oh!
Yeah, and monopolize on the turnovers. That's what they got to do. Think.
This is a good finish. Marky's been a big spark off the bench tonight.
Cole thinks about pulling.
The ref is not in some sort of a dance line. That is actually the call for travel.
He's not doing the hustle. This is not a hustle play.
Dun, 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 dun. Is that the hustle?
That is the hustle, yeah. That is the hustle.
I know you're a DJ, Ventura, as one of your other jobs, other than being a Buzz Media personality.
The weddings love the hustle.
Wyatt Hathaway gets the outlet jump stop. He is blocked by number 2, William Banks.
William Banks.
So we have two Banks on Lincoln, and if you actually look at the Hornet bench, we have 2 Banks in Joshua Banks and Jaden Banks.
The Battle of the Banks. I think that was something that happened during the Andrew Jackson presidency.
I know.
That was the bank war.
You know, I wonder if the refs are going to allow them to, allow them to play. Are they going to deregulate the banks?
Just in case you're wondering why Davis is making history reference, it's actually because he is a history teacher here at Leavitt.
I do my best. Although I have to say, as the deregulate the banks joke was just you just crushed it there.
Number 2 will fire. William Banks, no good.
Oren Shaw doing a great job getting a hand in the face on that shot.
As it went far over the rim, but off the hand of Josiah Learned.
Oh.
Wyatt Hathaway with the steal.
Here we go.
He's going to go 2-on-2 with Josiah. A beautiful finish. If you don't like that, you don't like Hornet basketball.
No, and if you don't like Hornet basketball, I don't know why you're watching Buzz Media.
This is not the YouTube channel for you.
Right.
I might suggest cat videos.
And if you do like
that, freshman finds Josiah on the backside.
It's like showtime here. I know you're a big Laker fan, Mason.
Very, very.
This is like mid-'80s Lakers basketball at their prime, and I do hate to compare things to the Lakers, but...
Well, I never got to see them live with my own eyes, but maybe I'm seeing the resurrection of Showtime here tonight. Wyatt Hathaway pulls.
Oh! That was a heat check. And the flames are off now, which is good because of safety.
It is true. It is true. I know Mr. Shaw's been pacing around.
Yeah, I'm sure he's concerned that those flames are going to get a little out of control.
You know, no streamers from the ceiling, so it is.
Yep. It might actually be a barn burner, as we may lose our gym tonight.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Barn burners come from ancient times when they only played basketball in a barn, and there was a basket and there was no hole in the bottom. That's how they played it in the 1700s.
Basket barn.
Basket barn, and then sometimes the losing team would be angry and they would burn the barn down.
Yep, that's what it is.
That's where the phrase comes from.
Number
I think.
23 drives.
Oh, big steal.
Oh, great play by Hunter.
Hunter Hayes goes down. He puts it in for the and one.
It's really a good moment when you get to see a freshman puff his chest a little bit with a big hustle play, layup and one.
He was doing the hustle as
He
well.
does a little flex at the end. Real nice.
Hunter for a freshman, he doesn't play like a freshman. Like, he doesn't act scared or intimidated. He just is very confident, doing his thing.
He understands the work he's put in.
Also the headband.
I really think it is the headband. Oh.
Now, you mentioned cat videos a moment ago. If someone likes cat videos, they probably have a cat. And if they have a cat, you know what they're going to want to buy?
Dr. Pussum's catnip.
Yes, our unofficial sponsor that doesn't even know that they're the sponsor.
They're the official catnip of Buzz Media.
Yeah.
Buzz Media. The cats that I don't have would love it.
Right. My
No cat
dogs
stinks
would
around?
like catnip, but
I am allergic to cats.
Oh, I thought you'd be the kind of guy to have 6, 7 cats.
Oh no, 6 or 7 cats would put me in the hospital. Oh, unfortunate.
Thomas Casey comes up with the big board. Marky Herman to Josiah Learned, who fakes, drives inside, goes up to AJ Terrell.
Oh.
He cannot catch it.
that was a smooth play by
Very.
Josiah. Once again, the Jazz.
AJ Terrell with the quick hands.
Gotta help him out.
Throws it up. Josiah Learned, who looks to go one-on-one inside. This to Thomas Casey.
I love to see that Josiah is dribbling, taking it to the hoop, and then looking to dish instead of taking a hard shot there.
Right, he's really looking to share the ball.
Maybe he is looking to get the old assist numbers up, as Gentura will tell you what he's averaging this season.
Yeah, once I find out where the stuff is. Assist, assist, assist. As of last game, he had 30 assists. Well, that's big.
Which averages out to?
I don't know.
You got to go to the next column there.
Oh, 1.9 per game.
Right. Do you know how they calculate the average assist?
Take the number of assists divided by the number of games.
They punch it into a
Algorithm.
That is correct. We try to be thematic here on Buzz Media. You know, we say something and we just keep saying it.
Thomas Casey finds
Oh,
AJ
that-
Terrell.
Oh,
Oh.
those were big man moves. I wanted to see that go in.
Right.
You don't see that since the 80s, 90s. Patrick Ewing-ish.
Patrick Ewing, the big drop step to the basket.
Mark Herman with the steal. Finds Josiah, who goes up to Hunter Hayes. He misses.
Josiah could be upset about losing the assist there, but he is too unselfish to care.
Gavin Doloff with the rebound.
Now, where he hasn't taken many shots, I'm wondering if there is a plan. 'Cause I'm surprised he didn't take that last shot. He was wide open.
Josiah?
Yeah.
He's getting the assist numbers up.
I don't know. I mean, I think he looks for a shot at times, but he doesn't mind passing it up. And
Absolutely. I don't think he's a selfish player at all. I'm just
Not at all.
38-15 with 32 seconds to go.
Inside, the freshman Reeve Twitchell gets it. Wyatt goes one-on-one.
Oh,
You know what, though? With the big lead that they have,
Wyatt might not play many minutes in the second half.
right? You
Oh, I
might,
didn't know where you were going with that.
no, I'm thinking that's why Josiah's sharing that ball. He knows he can
Oh,
finish.
yeah.
He knows he can score.
It's a good time to warm up, get your teammates in the game.
Absolutely. He wants to get the love to his brothers on the court.
Keep them engaged, because as
9.
always, it is never over until that final buzzer sounds.
9 seconds to go here in 40-15 game, which is on the screen for you. I will remind you, if you're just tuning in, it was 9-9. And then a 31-6 run until that last free throw. What we need really more than anything from you, the viewers, is an active comment section in this game in the second half, because it is not as close. It is the barn is the threat level of the fire at the barn is very low.
A travel as Wyatt looks to do a little D-Rose hop step in.
Lincoln's got to get this one up. And no good there by number 23, Zach Farron.
Mason, is there a press rule at the high school level?
I do not believe so.
A what rule?
A press rule. So in younger levels in youth basketball, if a team gets too ahead of the others, they're not allowed to full court press.
There is no mercy rule in high school.
Oh, there we go.
Now, Mason, would you say that on your team is there any sort of an unofficial mercy rule? Like when maybe you pull starters or...
That's interesting. That's interesting to see what Michael Hathaway's going to do, if he's going to look to maybe try out some new things that they haven't been able to do in closer games, or if he's just going to play the bench.
No. I mean, we obviously were seeing a little bit deeper in the bench there near the end, but you also got to play the seniors a lot tonight.
Yeah.
I would assume they'll probably start the second half.
Oh, absolutely. I would be surprised if they didn't.
There's a mercy rule in softball. Sadie, maybe you can tell us what that mercy rule is. No mercy rule in.
I found a black Steve Madden. Oh, it's yours? Oh, okay. It's time for everyone's favorite pastime, the halftime shooting game thingy.
What you're seeing now is a major Buzz media personality, Chris Gray.
Right, I'm a huge fan of how he does this.
It's time for everyone's pastime, the halftime shooting game.
It's so loud that I think even at home you can hear how loud his voice is.
Hold on, I expect a little more energy out of you people. Let's go. First ticket. If it's a Rennie, 568 169.
I feel as if Chris Gray feels that the Rennies buy all the tickets.
Right. Well, the funny thing is the tickets are free.
Oh.
But only there's an age kind of a cutoff on who gets one.
Well, I don't believe I received a ticket.
Yeah, you're too old, Mason. Although we did have the discussion of having me, you, and Gray out there with a free throw competition.
I think that would be incredible.
That would have been quite entertaining.
568 176.
Right. Chris Gray does this with a special kind of style. Both of I'm irritated that I'm doing this, but I'm really happy to do it.
Do we have it? Yeah!
There we go.
We have someone very excitedly coming out of the crowd.
We have a...
Oh, no.
He's got a zone basketball, too. It's a small one.
All right, one more. I was so excited. All right, here we go. Ready?
Looks like the little guy got a little nervous. I'm not surprised.
I will say our numbers have gone up. I think there's people who have been just waiting. They're like, I don't care about basketball, but I want to see that halftime little kid T-shirt giveaway.
Right.
Well, this may be better received than the Adam Levine halftime show.
I missed that.
The Adam Levine halftime show with the Maroon 5. I think this.
I really hope that Chris Gray does not take his shirt off at any point during this halftime show.
It would. That would be.
That would be unnecessary.
Could burn the barn down.
Yep, we'd have to burn it after that point.
Oh, he's now going to need to make both free throws.
A little crowd involvement here.
That goes for you at home as well.
He puts it up.
Oh.
That was close.
You know what I like? That this is a great giveaway, but I like that if the kid doesn't win, they don't give him the T-shirt. Because I feel like nowadays people are like, no, you don't just, everyone doesn't win.
Participation trophies.
Right. You still got to get those 2 free throws in. We're waiting for somebody.
Sawyer Hathaway.
Sawyer Hathaway's coming down.
All right.
Oh, here comes Sawyer.
All right, Sawyer, let's go.
Show him some love.
I feel like there's extra pressure, and our audience is up to 25 people to see Sawyer.
It gets a little harder for you, but I've seen you play basketball. I think you shoot better out here than you do inside.
Oh, they're going to make him shoot the threes.
2 out of 3.
Much like his.
The older you are, the farther you go back.
Right.
All right.
So,
Uh-oh.
Ventura, practice that full court shot.
I'd have to practice that full court shot, even though I am the 3rd youngest teacher at Leavitt.
You are?
I am the 3rd youngest teacher at Leavitt. It goes Morgan. No, I am the 4th.
Who wins in a game of horse?
By the way, this is the.
Your brother Wyatt or your brother Jackson? Me. Absolutely. Okay.
This is for the whole T-shirt, people.
Oh my gosh.
For the T-shirt.
And.
If there's anything Sawyer
Oh!
you know what? It's a real disappointment. If there's anything that Sawyer Hathaway needed more of, it was Leavitt sports gear.
Yes, I'm sure he has a lack of those.
iPhone with an otter case that is all beach crap. It was found out in the lobby. Come claim it.
That's that cell phone, which you can claim at home
Right.
via the chat.
If you call in and you sponsor Buzz Media, you're going to get that phone.
Yeah, we actually could use a sponsor. I don't know if we're allowed to.
I
But
wonder if the Snack Shack would sponsor us.
I just see Leah May walking by, and she is going to be broadcasting the girls' game. A broadcast of their own. The girls' game on Thursday. It's going to be Leah and
Jaden Carpenter?
Jaden Carpenter. Yes.
Wow.
And me, but I'm going to try to talk as little as possible.
You got some you'll have some high-level basketball IQ with Jaden Carpenter.
Oh, Noah Kennaboris, apparently it's his phone. Noah, you can just come right on down and claim that. We'll hold it for you. Sorry.
Tonight's the last shooting game thingy. So if you have ticket number, I got it.
You can make it down to the table.
5, 6, 8, 1, 7, 1. 5, 6, 8,
Now
1,
they're just
7, 1.
trying to give away things.
5, 6, 8, 1, 7.
You know what? We won't play. There's no playoff games here. It's all.
No,
Okay, we'll try it
no.
again.
You know what it
5,
must.
6, 8,
You know what
1, 7,
today must be a
4.
great day for? The Snack Shack parents.
Oh,
There is no more Snack Shack after this. This will be the last Snack Shack of the season. Must be quite the relief.
right. Are the Snack Shack parents watching tonight? Hopefully they've got a computer back there to watch this.
Already wins again.
And if so, and they have any extra popcorn at the end of the game,
Oh
I
my
think
goodness,
we can take care of that for them if that's a problem. Excess popcorn.
Mr. Davis does love his
I
popcorn.
love my popcorn. Mason, what is your favorite Snack Shack snack?
I'd have to go with the popcorn, of course. It is a
You know,
favorite.
when I show up for a Buzz Media game, the school just smells like popcorn all the way down to my room.
It is pervasive. It sneaks through.
Invigorating.
Some pizza went by.
Oh wait, we have the Snack Shack play of the game. I don't know if that has happened yet.
I don't know what you got.
But I'd like to throw it the hustle play. It goes to 2 people. The hustle play to Orrin Shaw and Josh Banks earlier
Right.
in the game. That could be the Snack Shack play of the game.
It does make sense to give it to a senior. And that would be 2 of the seniors. But AJ, maybe he's going to make a bid here in the second half. Mason, you have a Snack Shack play of the game so far?
No, not so far.
Hasn't happened yet?
Have we explained what the Snack Shack play of the game
No.
is?
No.
What is the Snack Shack play of the game?
Well, the Snack Shack play of the game, or the Snack Shack player of the game, of course. It is not just the best play, but it is the play that a player has put the most hustle and energy into.
Buzz, we have a ball lodged in the hoop.
Oh, we got to get the camera on this.
Oh,
Tiger.
Tiger!
Oh,
LT Gray.
there was a ball lodged. And now Tiger doesn't know what I'm saying. Don't worry about it. We missed a prime opportunity. We did yell at him.
LT Gray Hopkins.
But we can describe to you that there was a ball lodged.
It was wedged between the glass and the hoop. It was really like you should make a wish.
Yeah. I don't know. We cut each other off a lot tonight. Snack Shack play the game. Had you finished? Is it the play that leaves them hungry? Like, or that they deserve a snack? I'm not sure.
They are hungry.
Oh, they're
going
hungry for victory.
Exactly.
They
will put their bodies on the line.
I see what we're doing. We do have a plug for another sponsor here. Sadie Veloso tells us that Rickers has pretty good popcorn for $1.50. plus tax. You got to pay the governor.
Got to pay the governor.
If you're at home, I apologize, but also accept your compliments because the larger the spread, the more sayings that I'm going to make.
Absolutely.
If you actually if you want to know how many weird sayings I'm going to do, you could plug the numbers into a complex
algorithm,
and then you would know how many sayings I'm going to use. That was tremendous, Genturo.
It was.
It was.
It was.
Mason, your thoughts on really anything in the world? Could be the game, could be music, the Super Bowl, anything.
Well, I'm a bit disappointed we didn't get to see any cheering tonight.
Yeah, they were prepared to. You had some cheering stuff ready to.
A little bit.
You're going to have to put her in the vault and save it for next year.
Yep.
Here we go. Start of the second half. 40-17, Hornets.
We do have a couple more games, though. We'll have the girls' game on Thursday, and then we will be doing another unified game in a couple weeks.
Oh, I love the unified games.
Wyatt Hathaway.
From deep.
From way downtown. Keegan Melanson with a good defense. The Lincoln Eagles struggling to get anything going, but they do actually.
Hey, you really helped them out there with I think they jinxed you, you jinxed them, they scored as you said that.
That might be it.
There was somebody jinxing somebody. And I don't know who owes who a Coke.
Turnover. Josh Banks is able to get a tip.
And you know, it's interesting to see.
Spin move.
No seniors on the starting line except for Josh Banks. This seems like what could be the tournament starting five.
Spin move.
They will be playing either Friday or Saturday.
Number 12, Sullivan Fink, trying to pull over Cole Morin. Bryce York
with the bucket. So Hornets are currently the 3 seed, but it is very close between them and Falmouth. So they need Kennebunk to beat Falmouth and the Hornets to win tonight and against Lewiston on Thursday to stay in that 3rd seed.
Bryce York hustling out there. Sadly, he throws it out of bounds.
But either way, either Friday or Saturday at the Expo down in Portland.
Oh.
This should be interesting.
That'll be a playoff game.
Yeah, definitely in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, definitely in the playoffs.
I wonder what the title aspirations are for the Hornets.
We're seeing Lincoln plays. Oh my God,
Josiah Learned.
So smooth, the
pass.
Jazz man.
Keegan Melanson gets tangled up.
Do you think when he's making passes like that, he hears the smooth jazz in his own head?
Just Coltrane.
Like a soundtrack of himself?
Maybe he doesn't hear it all. Maybe it is all just smooth jazz going on. He
yeah.
blocks out the noise.
They say good basketball is supposed to be like jazz.
It is. The Utah Jazz.
The Utah Jazz are the worst named team in the NBA because
Absolutely.
if there's one place I do not associate with jazz music, it is Utah. But
they used to be the New Orleans Jazz, which makes sense, of course. New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans does matter. Oh,
Wyatt Hathaway, quick steal.
Now I wonder if there could be a trade worked out between Utah and New Orleans now, and then Utah could become the Pelicans. I don't know if there's a lot of Pelicans in. Oh no, the
Pelicans.
Yeah, the New Orleans. Isn't it?
Yeah, they're the Pelicans, right? Maybe they could pick up something in the Davis
signature
trade.
play of Cole Morin and Wyatt Hathaway.
What would you call that play?
I don't know exactly what I would call it, but to explain for those who didn't actually see, Cole threw it into Wyatt very quickly, and then Cole just goes up and tips it back out to Wyatt, who, with his speed, just buries himself in the corner. But I feel like they should stay the Utah Jazz. It's they got a lot of history with Stockton and Malone.
Yeah.
Josh Banks inside, he's fouled.
Mason, I enjoy your knowledge of old basketball. Because I grew up watching Stockton and Malone, and you didn't exist yet.
You did not. I did. I don't know if I existed yet. It would have been close.
What year were you born?
86.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, you existed, but you weren't watching basketball probably.
You were kind of like the heyday 90s kid.
I definitely was. Definitely was.
In the 90s
were the 85ers because they kind of got to go into the 90s with some of their teenage years ahead of them.
Oh, absolutely. The Chicago Bulls were very big. Everyone wore them. Michael Jordan, everything.
Not everyone. I hated the Bulls. Do you know who I was a fan of in the 90s? Other than obviously the Celtics.
It was the Seattle Supersonics.
It was the Seattle Supersonics.
That's
and
who it was.
Still bitter.
You told me that last year. I remember that.
Still angry. We had Durant. Then they moved the team.
Well,
it was a theft.
It was a theft.
It was very much like the Major League with the Cleveland Indians, but like there's a whole thing about how they had to get less fans so they could leave. It's a debacle. I recommend you Google it.
Keegan Melanson inside to Cole Morin. Posting and toasting from Cole Morin.
It's good to talk about the game once in a while here.
Absolutely. You know what I've been noticing? I've been watching Coach Hathaway pretty closely. And I think what we're seeing here is he's using this as an opportunity to run the plays, running a play style that's a little different than just the frantic, fast break that got them the lead, just so they're ready for tournament time.
Makes sense.
Kind of one of those
practice while you got it.
Hey, there's a reason he's the coach of the year.
Why? Oh, no, that is Hunter Hayes finds Cole Morin. Cole to Josiah, who goes up.
Nice play. Josiah's having a great game.
He is.
And the lead is at 30.
Since we have no stats, I think he scored 18 points.
18 points, 11 assists. That might be...
It might be a little much.
A little much, but he's had a great game.
He's looking for the double-double.
Yeah, 53-23. Hornet lead.
But maybe the triple-double as he is putting in work on the glass today.
Oh,
That's
could
true.
be the triple-double.
That's true.
He's got those long, lanky arms that he's just able to go up there and get the ball.
Well, with how well we're keeping stats tonight, I can guarantee him the triple-double. We can give it to him right now.
And a moment of silence here. You know who's really letting me down tonight? There's always somebody letting me down. It's not just tonight. It's all the time.
Is it the sixth man?
No, the sixth man's woken up. I feel like they're doing pretty good. It's the seventh man, which are the people in the chat. Because there's been a few of you. Sadie's been great, but I'd like to see more. More people in the chat. The seventh man.
Questions, as Gentura loves answering questions.
Oh, I would love some questions. It's a great idea. Questions, comments.
Trivia.
All right. I'm speaking to you watching Buzz Media right now. I have broken the fourth wall. I'm serious. You right there. Yes, I'm talking to you. You need to make a question right now. Yes, you. Yep.
What's great about Buzz Media is the rarely broken
fourth
wall. You don't get that on like TNT, ESPN.
Not at all.
Mark also having a great game.
Looks like he took a shot to the face.
It's easy to say players having a good game because we're winning by 28 points, but you're really noticing this is a good game for them to get into a rhythm.
Wyatt finds Josiah in the corner. Just outside. Headband Hunter gets it. Out to the flash, Mark Herman.
If the moon was made out of cheese, would you eat it, Mason?
No, I would not, as I am lactose intolerant.
I would.
Oh, good answer. What was that answer?
I
would. Thank you. That's the seventh man really coming through for us.
Wyatt Hathaway looking to clear some space. Gets inside, lays it off to Cole. Oh.
Do you ever get caught up watching the game, you see a play like that, and you want him to dunk it because you've watched a lot of NBA? Like you see the play where like you're like great
Right.
pass. Like if this was the NBA right now, he would be.
It would be a jam.
Well,
Right.
he did give it to Cole Moran, of course, and Cole Moran, one of the few players on the Hornets that can yammer down.
I would like to see it.
We have another question, but hold on first. Has he dunked in a game yet this season?
Yes, yes.
And you got to be careful because you get the technical if like you
Snap
touch
the
like
rim
you.
back.
Right. We have another question from viewer Mackenzie Treadwell. She wants to know what mountain is the tallest point in Russia. I'm going to go first to you, Mason.
Can you please repeat that?
What mountain is the tallest point in Russia?
Well, I feel like there are a lot of, mountains in Russia with their just beautiful culture over there.
This is great. This is
But,
like a Miss America answer. Keep going. I like it.
Just kind of avoid the question a little bit.
Right.
Beat around the bush and just hope something cool happens in the game to the point where I don't have to answer it.
And then you pass it on to Genturo, whose answer is?
And look at that pass to Josiah.
Mackenzie, I'm sorry that they let you down. I know the answer to that
Orange
question.
Shaw inside.
We do need to talk about the game. The answer to that is Putin Peak in Russia.
Wait, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
They made it, obviously they renamed it. It used to be named after Stalin, but they changed it, so it is
Ooh.
Putin Peak.
Wyatt Hathaway, the quick steal. Once again, pestering.
The viewers really coming
Eagles.
through here. We got more questions, but we'll talk about the game a little. Actually, nope, perfect time. We have a timeout. Miss Labrie asks Mason, what is the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion?
Oh, this is a health class quiz question right now.
Oh, well, she actually knows this because this is actually my topic, and I'm actually supposed to have my slideshow done for tomorrow.
Maybe we could put a link up to your slideshow in the comments for her to, to look at.
My very unfinished slideshow.
Right, so you need to know tonight. Well, let's just go roughly. Heat stroke, heat exhaustion. What are you thinking?
Well,
I mean, a stroke sounds worse.
definitely.
Heat exhaustion's like you're
exhaustion
just
comes
tired.
before heat stroke.
Right.
You're just a little bit,
You're so hot, you're really
Yep.
tired.
and then
so,
heat stroke comes from a prolonged exposure to the sun or other forms of heat.
isn't that where heat exhaustion comes from as well?
Yes, the sun, of course.
But it's the prolongedness of it.
Yeah.
Yep. We can answer
And,
anything here.
I do believe your body temperature has to exceed 104 degrees for it to be heat stroke.
Oh. Excellent.
And symptoms are vomiting, seizures. Your skin can either be very warm or very cold.
Oh. I thought you started cold there, but you really heated up. We can answer any question here.
You know what's interesting now? All those are pretty much the same for heat stroke and heat exhaustion. The biggest difference is heat stroke can kill you.
Yep.
Heat exhaustion cannot. Just makes you sleepy.
Well, heat exhaustion you can sort of treat on your own as long as your symptoms do not progress. But heat stroke, the thing to do in that situation, it's kind of easy to treat. You just call 911.
Easy to treat, for sure.
Well, for
And
the
or-
caretaker.
What if you have lost your phone at the Leavitt basketball game and you can't call 911?
Well, you're still at the Leavitt basketball game. I'm sure there's someone around. Nancy Fournier could probably help you, our trainer.
Excellent.
That's good decision-making skills. And I would be concerned about heat stroke tonight because Leavitt is burning the barn down.
Yes.
It's a way to bring that around Genturo.
Right.
Full circle.
54-29 game. Actually, while we were talking, it seems that Lincoln has chipped away a little bit of that lead down to 25.
William Banks misses.
We have another question, but we'll get to that one in just a moment, Sadie.
Wyatt will pull. No good.
Oh.
Mark Herman tracks it down.
Tommy calls the pick out
The
there.
pick and roll.
Lincoln read that pick and roll, though, and stopped it.
Goes
But he calls for another one. Oh,
inside to Thomas, who will pull. Stripped out of the hands.
Oh! Just tied up there. Josiah just jumped incredibly high. Like, if I You're going to need to watch that over again. He just sprung straight up.
That was a big
It
jump.
was superhero-like.
That was a big jump.
We'll wait till the end of the quarter to get to that Trivia City, but it is coming. That was great. That was...
I'll throw it up to Josiah. Finds Wyatt. Wyatt bringing it out. Pick and roll once again. Little pick and roll action. Mark Herman goes inside, puts up a floater. No good. Rebound, Tommy Casey, who puts it up. He is blocked.
It was blocked by like...
All of Lincoln.
Yeah, there was like 8 arms on that. You know what else has 8 arms?
An octopus.
That is correct.
They find Oren Shaw on the backside.
There we go.
His first basket of the night.
That was a great play for Oren. You'd like to see that for Oren on senior night and just any night, really.
Right. I don't think anyone is unhappy with Oren Shaw putting points on the board.
Well, maybe Lincoln, of course, but
That's true. Well, you know, the Lincoln Octopi.
Right. Octopelli, I believe, is plural.
Octopelli.
Octopelli.
Wyatt Hathaway pulls from
Oh!
downtown. Another buzzer beater. Wyatt Hathaway with no regard for human life.
Yes. 59-29 after 3. All right, here's our question from Sadie. What is always coming but never arrives?
Amazon.
Yeah, if you're checking, like, I actually had that problem recently because my mailbox was snowed in.
No.
But I don't believe that's the answer to the riddle. Chintura, you get a guess? Always coming, never arrives. The future?
Oh, it is. Is it the
Is
future?
that- I don't know. That seems
It is. That seems really riddly.
right.
I thought it was going to be a snail.
Oh, I like this question. Is there an algorithm to show the percentage that the Celtics can make it 3 trips to Boston in 1 year? And there actually is an algorithm. I'm going to get to that in just a minute. On 538.com, they track the current chance of them winning the championship.
Wait, the Celtics?
Yeah, of every team.
Oh.
You guys focus on the game. This might take me a minute.
I do love 538.com.
Here we go. The
And I love this
intensity picked
question.
up. Keegan Melanson, quick hands. 3 on 2. Loses the ball.
what?
Cole Morin gets it. Beautiful left-handed layup.
According to 538.com, they have a 20% chance of going to the finals, but only a 4% chance of winning it. But they don't understand Boston, so I'm going to go
100%.
I don't think that's correct. Oh, the answer to the riddle was tomorrow.
Oh.
Celtics chances of winning it, Mason. What do you think?
0%.
I know you're not even a Celtics fan. All right, so we have 100% and 0% because you two don't understand statistics, and this is from a math teacher.
I know. Actually, an AP stats teacher. It's,
I'm
I mean,
pretty sure-
100% is possible. You know when? If you're actually asking me to think about it,
Oh,
at
thanks, almost
63%.
All right, well, I'm going to give you an answer based on my own thought, which is...
Keegan Melanson extends. Pulls back.
We
Finds
need,
Headband Hunter.
We really need Tatum and Brown to both be making the step up this year that they definitely are capable of.
AJ Terrell comes up with the ball. He will pull a 3.
Oh!
Oh, in for his own rebound.
Gets on the
And
floor.
And the timeout. You know what?
That was awesome by AJ.
You know what's a nice thing about Coach Hathaway? If you go down on the floor as a player, you can bank on that timeout.
Yes.
Lincoln's gone down twice, and their coach has left them hanging.
Yeah. No, he's step-up play. The crowd really wanted to hit that 3. To finish off the Celtics answer, I feel like if Tatum and Brown both make a step up, and we don't, depending on what happens here at the trade deadline, I would say 13% chance of winning it.
Wow.
Not very high.
That's it. That's pretty high.
So
it's all right.
Who was
Right.
your
Three
pick to win
championships
it
in
all
one
this
team?
year?
I mean, the Warriors, you can't really, they're just
Who?
The Warriors.
Golden State Warriors. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
I am.
I know you're a Lakers fan. The Lakers have about a
0.02%.
0.02,
Oh, no.
I believe. Yeah, that's what the algorithm says.
Yeah, the algorithm
I really
says-
appreciate the use of algorithm in that. If you use the algorithm or octopus,
Octopus or burn the barn down.
Right. There's a tremendous chance that I'm going to answer your question. AJ's still in there. All the seniors.
AJ Terrell fires another one. No good. Rebound. Orange Shaw puts it up.
Oh.
They are.
Seniors.
The seniors just launching them up.
Well, when you're up by, what is it?
32.
32. Terry, you're the math teacher here.
That's why I did the math.
No algorithm needed. You just take our score minus theirs. I agree. 13 is enough. We can do it.
Headband Hunter up high. Finds Oren Shaw. Comes off the screen. Oren to Josh. Goes up.
Oh!
Joshua Banks gets it to fall.
Terrell really wanted that rebound. If it came out, he was going for it.
Always nice to see the seniors getting some good memories.
Last home game here. Mine as well. Inside. Joel Hatch.
Both teams playing really hard. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter of a blowout.
Absolutely. A lot of energy on the court still.
No give up in Lincoln.
Keegan Malanta drives inside, throws up.
Oh!
Once again, Keegan not afraid, takes some contact as Oren Shaw with a beautiful defense.
Keegan was looking for the snack shack play of the game there if that went in.
He was. That would have been the snack shack play of the game.
AJ would have had it if he hit that three.
Oren Shaw saves it inside to AJ Terrell.
Oh.
It's blocked by Joel Hatch.
Nice block by Joel Hatch.
And it appears that Jaden Banks, the brother of Joshua Banks, is now on the floor.
Is William and Wyatt Banks
Get
number
a
2 and
chance
3?
to see them out there.
Are number 2 and 3 out? No.
AJ Terrell gets it. Feeling the back a little bit, goes up and under.
Smart play.
Once again, he's posting up. He's going to work. Loses the ball. Number 12, Sullivan Fink takes it up. Fires. Rebound, Josh. Hunter Hayes will go one-on-one.
It's going to stay Leavitt basketball.
I really would like Lincoln to put in
all their Banks players. I know. William and Wyatt Banks.
Full representation of the Banks.
Yeah. Currently we're...
As the freshman, Ben Soroyce will check in. AJ Terrell finds Benny.
So we get
Joshua spins, goes up.
Looking to make a deposit.
Nice. Beautiful move.
Couple freshmen in there with the 3 seniors here.
Good defense, better offense.
You know what I feel is a missed opportunity now, which I won't, is making more money jokes with Banks.
The oldest of the Banks brothers was Isaiah Banks. And while he was a great student, I do know at times he would drift off and not pay attention in class. And I was discussing the bank, and he thought I was yelling at him. It's one of my favorite moments.
It is a great Banks moment.
We have a nomination for the hustle play of the game. AJ sprinting to help Keegan up and then still making it back on D after that. And I agree. AJ has been hustling up and down the court.
That might deserve a snack.
Yep.
As he is
Speaking
quite
of snacks,
the hungry man.
4:02 in the game, and no popcorn has drifted out.
Yeah, I don't know if you're listening, Snack Shack, but you don't want to throw that popcorn away.
I am unsure of what the crowd was chanting. Josh inside, gets his own board, blocked.
AJ tracks that down, gives it to Oren.
Oren Shaw. I'm still unable to hear. Maybe it was an Oren Shaw base. Here we go, Jaden Banks.
James and slip.
There we go.
Oh. Rebound, AJ.
AJ, great rebound. AJ's had actually a lot of hustle plays tonight.
Just
can't quite get it. The room is a force field on him a little bit.
He really wants to put one on the board.
Yeah, I love to see it. AJ, you love a guy who's
there we go.
underneath, but he fights for that board. And
Here we go.
AJ
AJ Terrell with his Kodak moment.
And he's fired up now. It's nice to see a player, as a senior, you can get frustrated not getting a lot of minutes. AJ, you don't see that at all. Comes in, works hard, great attitude, and ready to step up anytime he's called upon by Coach Hathaway. Cool to see him get that moment here in the fourth quarter. The crowd's still, I would say, buzzing.
Yep, they are still in it. They are not suffering from heat exhaustion.
No, they are not. 3 minutes, 8 seconds to go. 67-35, Hornet lead.
Ben Rice comes up with the board. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this last 3 minutes. Looking to get the ball to AJ. They missed Jaden on the backside.
Jaden wants it, but his brother said no. Really?
No, I'm not going to cut you the loan this time.
Oh. He just didn't have the interest in it.
Maybe Jaden needs to offer up some collateral next time.
The thing is, you really can't take Josh out at this point because he's too big to fail. An old 2008 recession joke.
Joshua Banks fires. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
I'm just talking to Buzz Media personality Chris Gray here off camera. Always great to have Chris here. He's really he's some of the major talent on Buzz Media.
The 5-second call is coming down. Number 13.
You know, it's really
Gavin
interesting.
Doloff.
It is only freshmen and seniors on the court right now.
That is quite interesting.
It is the
from both teams?
Oh no, just from Leavitt. From Leavitt. I don't know.
Jaden Banks. Oren Shaw.
But it's really the bread of the sandwich.
Yes. Yes, all the middle is just sitting over there on the bench.
Oren Shaw to AJ Terrell. Oren Shaw puts up a 3.
Oh, I'd love to have seen that fall down. Ian Redstone getting a little bit of burn here.
Oh, we have 3 Banks on the court.
Oh.
We have
nice
William
shot.
There's a bank shot from number 20,
was a non-Banks
Pryor.
player, yeah.
Nick Pryor, the freshman.
Well, it's nice to see that we don't have a monopoly on the Banks.
No.
Oren Shaw
put it up!
Oh! Hand down, man down. Oren Shaw puts up the 3.
We have another question of, is there a staff meeting tomorrow? And the question is asked for Mason. I'm unsure if that means you're supposed to answer, is there a staff meeting tomorrow? The seniors are coming out and we see a big hug here. Let's stop our nonsense as we watch all 3 seniors check out. Great response from the crowd, both parents and students.
Big standing ovation. This is a big moment for those guys. Great game.
Very nice senior game for these guys and a great senior year. Again, if you haven't seen it yet, check out their interview in the pregame. They interviewed each other.
That must have been quite interesting.
3 great guys, great character, great guys, great players.
Here we go. Thomas Casey secures the rebound. Ben Rice will take it up the court. most likely try to dwindle out the clock. Ian Redstone holds out to Jaden Banks as this 4 freshmen, 1 sophomore group. Here we go, Jaden Banks.
To answer that question, I believe we have a network meetings tomorrow, not a staff meeting.
As time expires.
That's what most of the Buzz Media crowd wants to know. Great performance by Leavitt, 73-41 victory.
As time expires, the Hornets pick up the victory.
Do we agree that the Snack Shack Play the Game goes to AJ?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Get that man a snack.
Great game. Mason, this is your final boys game, but I hope you'll be back for the Winter Carnival and for the Project Unify game in a couple weeks.
Of course, of course.
But great job. Good luck the rest of the way. Gentura, nice to be here.
Absolutely, super fun.
And hopefully viewers will tune in on Thursday for the girls' final game of the season. Thank you.